Two girls arrive, and one of them suddenly asks a boy, "Will you marry me?" The boy is shocked. Her friend also gets surprised and says, "What are you saying? You want to marry a laborer?" The girl replies, "I'll tell you later." Then she looks at the boy and repeats, "Will you marry me?" The boy, confused and embarrassed, runs away. Her friend says, "What's going on? You just proposed to him, and he ran away after looking at you." The girl then asks the boy's friend, "Do you know where he lives?" He replies, "Yes, I know." She requests, "Please take me there." The friend agrees. "All right, come with me." They reach the boy's house. His friend points, "This is his house. He's sitting inside. I'll leave now." The boy sees them and is shocked. "You even came here?" he says. The girl smiles. "How long will you keep running away? Why are you here?" he asks. She replies, "To marry you." The boy lowers his head and says, "Why would you marry me? I have nothing. I can barely feed myself. How will I take care of you?" The girl softly reminds him, "Did you forget the promise we made back in school?" The boy thinks and remembers. She had tied a sacred thread on his wrist and said, "My father gave me this thread and told me, tie it on the one you love, truly love, and he will never leave you." The boy looks troubled. She asks, "What's wrong?" He answers, "You were always a topper, and I never liked studying. How will we ever match?" The girl smiles, "So what? I'll get a job. You can do whatever you want, but don't ever talk about leaving me." The boy is stunned. "You love me that much?" She replies, "More than I love myself. Promise me you'll never leave me." They make a promise and feel happy. The boy then says, "But childhood was different. Now life is different. Back then we were just kids." The girl nods. "Yes, we were kids. But why did you leave home without telling me?" "I kept searching for you everywhere," he explains. "What else could I do? Every day I faced my parents' scolding. I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away." She says with teary eyes, "You should have at least told me. Do you know how worried I and your family were? You even turned off your phone." He sighs. "I didn't want to talk to anyone. My plan was to return once I had achieved something in life." The girl interrupts, "That's not how love works. I was your girlfriend, and you left without saying a word?" The boy replies, "No one wanted us to be together. Even your father told me, 'Don't ruin my daughter's life.' My own family didn't support me either. I didn't want you to suffer because of me. You deserve someone better." She firmly says, "Don't tell me what I deserve. All I want is peace, and I find that only with you. Every day I waited, hoping you'd come back, but in the end, I had to find you myself." The boy lowers his head. "Sorry, I hurt you." The girl replies, "Sorry won't fix this. You'll have to come home with me." But the boy shakes his head. "No, if I go back, the same old taunts will start again. I don't want that life." She reassures him. "No one will say anything. I've already spoken to my family. We will get married now." He stares at her. "Married?" She smiles. "Yes, but you'll have to come with me." He refuses again. "I told you once, I won't go home." She pauses, then says firmly, "Fine, don't come. But remember one thing. If you don't, I'll never marry anyone in my whole life." She turns to leave. But just then, the boy calls out, "Wait, I'm ready to marry you." He runs to her and hugs her tightly. The girl bursts into happiness, and her friend smiles brightly, seeing her joy. For this girl's true love, one like is a must.